Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Twin Flame Daily Tarot. My name is Tony, and this is the Twin Flame forecast for Thursday, November 5th, 2020. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello if you are new here. I am so excited that you found me. I hope you'll stick around and see how this reading goes. So as I said, this is the Twin Flame forecast. First, we're going to pull for our Divine Feminines. Next, we'll pull for our Divine Masculine. And lastly, we'll pull some cards for the collective Twin Flame couples. When I refer to Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, divine means holy. Feminine and masculine do not refer to one specific gender. And if you see a deck of cards you like, I'll link them down below in the description. So are y'all ready to get going? Because I am ready to get going. Let's get out our sage. Due to safety reasons, I'm having to keep my sage in a little jar, y'all. I've tried to catch this room since I've moved in this house. I moved to my new house about 3 months ago. I think I've tried to catch this room on fire about 10 or 15 times now. If you're around long enough, you'll see me try to catch a room or myself on fire at least once every month or so. All right, let's get out our sage. I don't know what my problem is. I'm not a pyromaniac. I'm a fire sign who has problems with fire. All right, let's do this. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, activate, and fully align all my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's set the tone for this reading, shall we? Nice, nice, nice. Lastly, but not leastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. Please be present with us. Please help us to understand and to interpret these messages as we receive them. Okay. Twins, are y'all ready? Let's get it going, shall we? Whew. Let me get the torch out of the way. There we go. All right. Divine Feminine, you are up first. We are going to pull for the Romance Angels for you, Divine Feminine. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do you have for our Divine Feminine today? What can the Divine Feminine expect for this Thursday, November 5th, 2020, or whatever time and place and space they are watching this? What messages do you have for the Divine Feminine today? Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. What messages do you have? Thank you very much. All right, let's see what we got. Look there. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Oh, so if you were asking about a relationship, we just ended that Mercury retrograde on Tuesday afternoon, about a little less than 48 hours ago. And I know for a lot of us, this Mercury retrograde kind of clarified our relationships. It showed us, maybe the fractures in our relationships, and it showed us also what we need to work on healing, and maybe it showed us what we needed to clarify and to release. Sometimes you got to let go of something to make room to receive, and it looks like perhaps Divine Feminine, you are being asked to let go of something, that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So let's find out more about that, shall we, Divine Feminine? We are going to pull for the Chrysalis Tarot for y'all. Let's see what messages we get. Let me give y'all with a headphones warning. You might want to turn it down. I'm about to shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for our Divine Feminine today? All right. I just need to do one thing before we get the book out. I have forgotten something. What are so this book, we have scrolls and we have spirals. Spirals are the wands. Okay, so scrolls are going to be the swords. Okay, that's what I needed to know. It gets a little confusing reading cards when you don't know what they mean. All right, angels, ancestors. Oh, just like that. Your card came flying out. Let's see what you got. Sitting underneath unrequited love, you've got the minstrel, the King of Stones. So that's the King of Pentacles. And then beside that, look there. My Archer's up in the house. Sagittarius is up in the house here. The Ten of Spirals. All right. So, hold on. What did I say spirals was again? Why is my brain being like this today? I think that's the Ten of Wands, but let me double check that. So, yeah, Wands. Just want to double check. All right, so we got the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles underneath unrequited love. So let's just go ahead and start here, right here at, you know, this Ten of Spirals or the Ten of Wands. Like I said, that is definitely indicative of the Sagittarius, right? But look, it looks like you've been carrying a lot of burden, a lot of weight around. A lot of responsibilities, even Divine Feminine. And now you've arrived at this crossroads and it's time for you to decide which way to go with these responsibilities. Do you lay some of these burdens down and make the road easier to travel? Do you continue to carry these responsibilities, this load, so that you can achieve, you know, this for some people can be seen as an achievement. It's not necessarily a burden or a responsibility. It can be an achievement that you're carrying and that, you know, but you are at a crossroads. It definitely feels like you are at a crossroads and it feels like it's time for you to let go of some of these burdens, of some of these responsibilities. And I think this is where we circle back around to this unrequited love, because then you have the King of Stones or, you know, the King of Pentacles. So, you know, he is that king who's very generous. He brings abundance and prosperity, right? And he wants to give you these gifts. It looks like, you know, Divine Feminine, you may be even looking for, you know, a divine partnership, you know, your Divine Masculine. Some of you may be still in that position where you're sort of looking for each other. It looks like he's probably even looking for you. It looks like there is an opportunity headed your way. But first, it's time for you to lay down these burdens that you're carrying. And perhaps that burden that you are carrying has to do with a relationship that you're holding on to that no longer serves your best and highest good. So it is time to move on. I'm just kind of laughing. Look how the King of Pentacles even kind of looks like this guy right here. So maybe if some of you are holding on to this King of Pentacles, this is who you need to be letting go of. Maybe you're holding on to a guy because or a lover, I should say. It doesn't necessarily have to be a guy. It could be a female as well. Whoever it is. Maybe this relationship you're holding on to them because they support you financially. And that's the only real thing that's keeping you together is, you know, maybe the relationship has long since moved on. Maybe there's not a lot of chemistry holding this relationship together. And the reason why you stay is maybe because he pays your bills or they pay your bills, she pays your bills. Maybe it's time for you to figure this situation out because you're at a crossroads and you are ready to move forward. So maybe it's time for you to come up with a way to move past that and you know, to move forward, right? It's interesting because I just happened to notice right underneath this Ten of Spirals, you do have the Knight of Spirals here. He is, you know, the Knight of Wands. He's very action oriented. He doesn't sit. Oh my God! And look right under that, you have the King of Spirals, which is the King of Wands. I mean, you're literally being told to take action, not to sit around, Divine Feminine, not to look at the big picture, to look at the big picture. And even if it means you have to take some losses now, look at the big picture and do it now. And to take those losses, to cut your losses while you can, because either one of two things, either it's this person right here that you need to cut out, this King of Pentacles, this person that needs to be cut out directly. I mean, look at all these actual, I mean, look, you got a king, you've got a knight, you've got a king, and then right under that, you've got a queen. I mean, you've got a lot of, and also that's the Queen of Stones, the Queen of Pentacles. So you've got a lot of pentacles and a lot of wands on the table. Hang on, I got that backwards. And so you're being asked, you know, to look at the things that ground you, to look at the things that excite you, and to tap into that energy of being grounded and knowing who you are and knowing where you're going, but also to take the action, to take the initiative, to let go of what no longer serves your best and highest good, because what's coming is even better. And it could be, this is what's coming, you know? So, but you won't know until you let go of what no longer is serving your best and highest good, Divine Feminine. So, you know, it is time to take action. It's time to look at the big picture. And I mean, look, you even got the Queen of Stones underneath that, right? The Queen of Pentacles. She's, you know, that queen who's financially secure. This could be you. This could be you. This could be you creating the life of financial comfort and security. If you're holding on to this person who's paying your bills, but you're not getting a lot out of that, look at the big picture. Take action and let it go. All right, Divine Feminine. I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any questions, let's talk about that down below in the description. And if you haven't already, give me a big thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. Okay, Divine Masculine, it is now your turn. We are going to pull for the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. Okay. Oh, that's sticky. Let's try opening up that. Let's see what's going on here. All right, let's see how she sounds. See if we got that opened up a little bit better. Oops. Nice, much better. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. Woohoo! Terrible shuffles. Try that again. There we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What messages do we have today, November 5th, 2020, for our Divine Masculine? Or what messages do you have today for whatever time, place, and space my Divine Masculine is watching this message in? We need one card, please, for our Divine Masculine. What messages do you have for the Divine Masculine today? It's just too many cards. There we go. Thank you very much, Spirit. Let's see what you got. Hermit, recharge and retreat. You know, it's fall now. You know, we're in Scorpio season. We're moving into Sagittarius season at the end of the month. And that is kind of the time of the year. You know, we've gone from Samhain, Halloween. Now we're moving forward into the fall and into the winter. And for a lot of us, that is what this means. It's time for us to take time to go introspectively into ourselves, into our own self, spend less time without, more time within. It is time for you to retreat and recharge your batteries, Divine Masculine. If that means pulling away, you know, from people, places, and things that are taking up too much of your time, too much of your energy, so that you have time to recharge your batteries and focus on what matters to yourself. If you're not sure what that means, you know, it may be time for you to spend a little bit of time in quiet time and meditation and deep reflective. Maybe it could even be time for you to spend time in reflective time, journaling and really, you know, looking at your life as a whole and seeing what direction you're headed and where you want to go and where you want to be, right? Because that's the beautiful thing about the fall and the winter is that we get the chance to slow down. We get this chance, you know, when it gets dark outside, to be home with our families and spend more time getting to know each other and to retreat within our own souls and spend some time, you know, just recharging ourselves and just really getting to know ourselves better. My favorite thing about the winter is the time that we get with ourselves, the time that we get to know ourselves more deeply, right? You know, I just opened the book real quick just to kind of see what it says. It says, you know, you need to benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. And this is really interesting because I've been getting that message a lot in downloads, a lot in different tarot video readers that I watch here on YouTube. It's definitely time for us to be more heart focused, more heart centered, and take the time to, you know, maybe tap into our heart chakra. I feel like a lot of us have got a lot of blockages right now in front of our heart chakras, and it's time to open up to be able to receive better. And so definitely the more you open up your heart, the more you will be able to receive messages, and you'll get those benefits from that information that comes directly from your heart space. Okay, so you are being guided, Divine Masculine, right now. Take a step back. If you're working on bringing something together, your over involvement could impede this process. So you're being told to retreat and to take a breath. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even in contemplation, before moving forward. So you're being guided. Don't jump. Now is not the time to jump. Spend time really making sure the choices you're making are what you want to make, because oftentimes when we rush in, we don't see just how destructive our own actions can be, right? So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding forward. Okay, Divine Masculine. Let's get a little bit of clarity on that. Let's pull for the, hang on, where am I at? There I am. Hey, Divine Masculine. Let's pull for the Dali Tarot. Why don't we? Let's see what messages we have. All right, turn down those headphones, the volume on the headphones, because we're about to shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine today? What messages do we have for our Divine Masculine on this Thursday, November 5th, 2020, or whatever time, place, and space our Divine Masculines are currently watching this video? Woohoo! That was a messy shuffle. That's all right, though. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. We just need one card, please, for our Divine Masculine. Tell us, what can the Divine Masculine expect? All right, Divine Masculine, you got 2 cards. Look here. First up, you have the 2 of Swords, and then you have the 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna double check that. 2, yeah, I believe it's 9. Let me double check. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh no, it's 10, and the 10 of Swords. Well, you're kind of done with not. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what you got at the bottom. Oh, and then the Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, there's some interesting cards on the table as a whole, because what's interesting is right across the table you have the Pentacles, you have the Wands, you have the Swords, and you have the Wands again. The only thing we don't have on the table is Cups so far. So you got a lot of different signs represented here. All right, Divine Masculine, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this 2 of Swords. You know, Swords are our air signs, okay? And these represent our thoughts, okay? The 2 of Swords represents making choices, or maybe not, or maybe even having our blinders on and not being able to see to move forward, to make the right choices. And then that's followed up by the 10 of Swords. You know, this is that stick a fork in it, it's done, right? You know, it's done. You're exhausted. It's collapsed. It's failure. It's defeat, right? So Divine Masculine, the energy I'm definitely getting here, especially because this is sitting directly underneath the Hermit. It's time for you to recharge and retreat because you're exhausted. Life has just it's been a lot. You've been carrying a lot around. And I feel like this energy of, I feel like you are emotionally, not even emotionally, I feel like you're completely just spent. Like you're in your head, you're in your thoughts, you're just like, it's just one thing after another, and it just keeps coming. It keeps coming. It's coming. And you're so tired that it's hard for you to even know which way to move forward. You can't even process where to go and how to move forward, because you're just exhausted. You're mentally exhausted. It's been a lot. It's been a heavy season for you, Divine Masculine. So it's time for you to retreat. It's time for you to recharge so that you can, you know, take off this blinders. I don't want to say blinders, but I want to say, you know, when you take the time to recharge and retreat and get heart-centered, get out of your head so that you can think clearly, what's going to be able to happen is you're going to be able to move forward. Look, oh, wow. Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be able to move forward. First of all, I got the Ace of Wands. This is creation. This is willpower. This is inspiration and desire. So when you're able to get out of your head, get into your heart, you're going to be able to clear away the cobwebs and get new creative downloads, divine downloads and inspiration. And look what's right under that, y'all. 4 of Wands. I mean, beautiful community, home, celebration. So you're going to be able to maybe get new inspiration, new divine downloads, just creative solutions to maybe, you know, bringing harmony, celebration to your home. You know, this is that card that you see when you know, families are working hard to create their dreams come true, you know, and this is that card where, you know, it feels like maybe even in your own home, you've been fighting battles and you know, it's just, you're constantly arguing with people, and it's time just to stop. It's time to lay down your swords. It's time to get out of your own head. It is time to recharge, retreat, get heart-centered. Allow your heart to give you those, heart-focused, I'm trying to remember the way the cards, the book said, but it was like, allow your heart space to give you divine, loving, guidance. And then look what happens. That guidance that you receive, it will be, creative. It will be inspirational. It will be, your desires will be able to become clear, and you'll be able to steer your house in the direction that you want it to go. That doesn't just necessarily mean your family. That means your whole life. You've got those 4 pillars. You got your home, your career, your finances, and your love life, right? So all these things will be better balanced. They will be more into your will and more into your own desires. Once you allow yourself time to retreat, recharge, and cut out all that outside noise. You literally need to cut out all that outside noise because it's over. Stick a fork in it. It's done. All right, Divine Masculine. I hope you found this helpful. If you could take 1 second and give me a quick thumbs up, I will love you and appreciate you forever and always. All right, twins, it is now your turn. Let's see what's going on with our twin flames. We're going to pull for the, we're going to knock over our camera is what we're about to do. Heck. Let's try that again. We're going to pull for the Work Your Light Oracle cards. All right, turn down that volume if you got on those headphones. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames today? What can the twin flames expect on this Thursday, November 5th, 2020? What can our twin flames look forward to? And whatever time, place, or space they are watching this video today. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need 1 card for our twin flames, please. What can the twin flames expect for today? Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. We just need 1 card, please, for our twin flames. Well, it's just going to take its time. Let's see. How many cards is that? Yeah, it's way too many cards. Let's try that again. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We just need 1 card. There it is. Inner Temple. What a beautiful card this is. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. What did I say? Tune into the portal of your heart. So this message is for both twin flames, divine feminine and divine masculine. It is time for you to tune into the portal of your heart. It's time to cut out that outside noise. It's time to cut out those outside distractions. And it's time for you to get real clear about who you are, what you want, and where you're going. And in fact, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Align your life, what is not or aligned, or what needs to change. So, how do you find the answer to that? How do you find out what isn't aligned? How do you find out what isn't, what needs to change? Well, you got to get into alignment with your heart and, tune into your heart, right? You got to get into that inner temple. Hang on, I'm trying to flip the book to Inner Temple so we can see what the book says about it. And I must have passed it. Hold on just 1 second. Okay, Inner Temple. So it says you are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or just to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart, but you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so the more time you spend with it and show up with it, the more clearly your soul will guide you. All right. That is gorgeous. So you're being told to dive deep, twins, into your own inner temple, to dive deep into getting heart focused, heart centered, and listen to your heart. Oh, that's going to be the message for today. Let me get out my notebook. I don't know why I don't have my notebook out and why I'm not writing that down. Listen to your heart. There we go. Perfect. All right, divine twins, let's get, let me try. I don't know why I'm trying to knock this camera over so much today. Woo. All right, last card, oracle card, I should say, for y'all today is going to be the Healing with the Angels cards. All right, let's do this. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do you have for the twin flames today? What messages do you have for Thursday, November 5th, 2020 for our twin flames? What messages do you have for whatever time, place, or space the twin flames are watching this video today? We just need one card just like that. Abundance. Abundance. Remember, look who's at the bottom of the deck. Hang on. Archangel Michael. Anytime Archangel Michael shows up, that's just kind of your angel's way of saying, hey, yeah, we're here. We're talking to you right now. And we need you to pay attention. We need you to listen because this is your angels talking directly to you. Okay, so let's go all the way back over here, Divine Feminine. You know, we talk about this King of Stones and how he's the king of abundance. And how if you want abundance for you, Divine Feminine, it's time for you to make a choice about what you need to let go of and what you need to hold on to so you can move forward. And the thing that you could be needing to cut out could be this King of Stones in your life, perhaps. But it is about abundance because regardless, whatever you cut out at this crossroads that you're holding on to, Divine Feminine, it's going to lead you towards abundance, okay? It's going to make room in your life for abundance. Well, what's interesting about your heart, about your chakras, before we even talk about the heart chakra, you know, if you don't understand, your chakras are literally portals that connect you to different energetic places and spaces and things. Your heart chakra helps you tap into abundance, okay? Your heart chakra helps you unlock the abundance that you are perhaps blocking within yourself. And so it's really interesting because you have been told more than one time, Divine Masculine, he was told, you know, to retreat and recharge and tap into his heart space. And then Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, twin flames, you both were just told to tune into your own inner temple, tune into the portal of your heart. In other words, your heart chakra. And looky here, who shows up but this little angel of abundance. And she's telling you that a new flow of support is coming to you right now, all right? This messenger angel is here to announce the arrival of an inflow of abundance coming your way, all right? Your faith, even if it was small, triggered this abundance that is manifesting for you right now. So keep your faith, as it will ensure you a steady flow of support, materially, physiologically, psychologically, spiritually, and intellectually. That's a lot of big words. All they're saying is to keep your faith. Don't lose your faith, all right? Because that's going to give you a steady flow of energy in which to tap into that abundance, okay? It says, I love this, what the book says. The book says, a wonderful affirmation to help you stay in the stream of steady flow of abundance is, I accept good graciously into my life. All of my needs are met abundantly for me now and always. I accept good graciously into my life. All of my needs are met abundantly for me now and always. I love that prayer for you, twin flames. So if you just need, you know, a little pick me up throughout the day, whenever you start feeling down, just look up and say, I accept good into my life. I accept, what was it say? I accept good graciously into my life. All of my needs are met abundantly for me now and always. Beautiful twins. I love that message. That is gorgeous for you. All right, let's close out for the day, shall we, twin flames? Let's see what's happening with this heart chakra, with this abundance, with this retreat, recharge, letting go of situations that no longer serve you. Let's see how we wrap it up, shall we? We're going to pull for the White Sage Tarot. Let's see what messages we get today. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for the twin flames today? I mean, you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles on the table. That's yeah, I mean, that's opportunities are coming your way. You know, you're just going to have to balance your priorities. Look, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, it looks like y'all have got some new opportunities for abundance, maybe even financial abundance coming your way. It's just time to retreat, recharge, and get into your heart to allow that to happen. It looks like maybe you're blocking your own abundance at a heart level. Look there, the other card you got, the Hermit. That's a double confirmation. Retreat, recharge, get into your heart. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do you have for the twin flames today? We need 3 cards on the table for our twin flames. We need 3 cards for this Thursday, November 5th, 2020. And you got one more card, which landed on the ground, so we're not going to take it. But let's see what you did get. All right, you've got the King of Swords. You got the Nine of Cups. You've got the Ace of Swords. A lot of swords energy in here. Y'all really, and look, what did I say? The only thing that wasn't represented was the cups. And look at the cups showing up at the very middle of the reading. And then look there, at the bottom of the, you have the World, which, I mean, okay, divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flames. You know, this is for y'all as a couple. So let's talk about you as a couple here, okay? Let's just go ahead and just start here at the bottom of this deck before we even get into what all this means. However, I do read past, present, future, okay? This card sits between the past and the present. This card sits between the present and the future. And as always, the cards at the bottom of the deck are our clarifiers or perhaps the root of the situation. And speaking of the root of the situation, look, you pulled the bottom of the deck, number 21, the World. You know, this is the end of the tarot deck. This is the end of the major arcana, right? This is where the story ends. So it's the ending and the beginning, but it's also the fulfillment, the harmony, the completion, right? So it looks like twins, y'all been trying to build this world together. This world, you know, you've been planting seeds. You've been trying to build a strong foundation in which, you know, that mighty oak of a future can grow, where you can grow together, you know, where you get to stand strong, and, you know, divine feminine, you can go this way, and divine masculine, you go that way. But at the end of the day, you are held together by your roots, your common roots. And it looks like you've been working very hard together to build this world. And this is, you know, the goal. The goal is this completion, this fulfillment of this world coming together. So let's look at the past. Sitting under the past, under the inner temple devotion, and tune into the portal of your heart, you have, again, the King of Swords. It's interesting because you got a lot of King energy. You got that King of Pentacles over here. And then look, you have King of Swords again. He's popped. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's King of Wands. So you have the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the King of Swords all represented. So there is a lot of, when you have this many kings show up, it's one, it's a lot of masculine energy on the table, okay? And two, it's just a lot of cooks in the kitchen. You know, we need one leader. We don't need a lot of people stepping up. So it feels like there's a lot of energy of the two of you both trying to step up and lead, and maybe there's not a lot of unification of that, okay? So King of Swords, you know, he's that king who is, you know, he's very logical. He's very head over his heart, is the way I always say. He's very disciplined. He gets to the truth, to the heart of the matter. And so that is, you know, what you're being asked to do. He's being, you know, the King of Swords sits right under, tune into your heart. So it's interesting. Like I said, this is your head over your heart, is how I always put the King of Swords. He's head over heart. And in this case, it's your heart over your head. So you're being asked to not lead with your thoughts, divine twins. You're being asked to really focus on that heart center and that heart chakra. And though so many times we want to let logic be our guide, this time you're not being asked to let logic be your guide. If the two of you are really committed to planting these, you know, acorns, these seeds, and growing together, it's time to, you know, you've probably dotted your I's, crossed your T's. You made sure in the past that the two of you were maybe ready to go together. And this is very interesting because it does sit in the past. It feels like, you know, the two of you were working on yourselves independently. You know, divine feminine was over here doing her work, maybe even cutting out this unrequited love so she can make room for you, divine masculine. Divine masculine, it looks like you need to cut out whatever it is that's keeping you feeling exhausted. But you've both been working on yourselves in your own way. You're in your own head. You're getting in there. So good for you for doing, you know, getting into the deep thoughts and diving deep and doing the hard work. But now you're being told to, let's, you know, come from the head space down into the heart. You know, maybe go from that crown chakra, that seventh chakra. Let's move down to that, what is that, the fourth chakra? Yeah, down to the fourth chakra, your heart chakra. It's time to tune into the portal of your heart, because when you do, look, you go from the heart, a portal, into the Nine of Cups. Cups are your hearts. These are represented by, you know, the hearts and the playing cards. Nine of Cups. How beautiful. How beautiful. So when you are able to tune into your heart, I almost said to your cups, sorry about that. When you're able to tune into your heart, divine twins, twin flames, you're going to feel this satisfaction, this emotional stability, right? And 9 is the end of that cycle. It's that end of, not knowing where to go, not knowing how to proceed forward. It's interesting how that sits right over. Look, your cups are going to be overflowing and they're going to be pouring into your world, right? So this is emotional satisfaction and stability. So let's get out of our head. Let's tap into our heart and get some of that emotional satisfaction and stability so that we can create this world that we both, divine feminine and divine masculine, are equals and work together towards. And so I love this message because look, when we get into our heart, we're able to get stable, we're able to grow, and then look what we get from that. Abundance. And look at what abundance is sitting right under. This is this is the future, but this is Ace of Swords. This is breakthrough, clarity, just having that breakthrough, right? Knowing it's not feeling this way anymore. It's not knowing where to go. It's not feeling just overwhelmed and exhausted. It's not having that feeling like you're carrying a heavy load, right? And like your love is unrequited. No. It's moving from our head into our heart, getting emotionally stable, being able to know what we want, being able to chase our abundance and receive our abundance, and being very, very, very clear on where the two of us are headed together. This, my loves, is a gorgeous reading. This is you two making space and time for each other here so that when you come together, you're going to be able to create a world of abundance that you know exactly what you want, and you're going to be able to get exactly what you want. You're both at this crossroads right now. You're both at this crossroads. It's time for you to get out of your head into your heart so that your cups can overflow with abundance, so you can get exactly that breakthrough, that clarity, that mental sharpness to move forward and create the, get all your desires. Get literally the abundance that you crave, the dreams come true that you've been wanting to see. It's literally on the table. Get out of your mind, get into your heart. Okay, twin flames? I hope you found this so helpful. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it down below in the comments, or share this with somebody who might find this reading helpful. Okay, I hope I get to see you again. I pull Monday through Friday, and until I do, I see you again. Know how much I love you, and I hope you keep on praying. My twin flames.